Hello everyone. So we're doing something a little bit different today. As a special request from one Mr. Joe Mama, I'm doing a special video on the AEW World Championship title unification match that happened on Dynamite last week. Now, I do not pretend to be an expert on AEW. I do well enough to keep up with the shows and news for WWE, but I do find AEW fascinating when I'm able to watch it. And it helps when the wrestlers are from WWE and WCW, so I know who they are. For my WWE fans who may not be as familiar, this match was between AEW World Champion CM Punk and AEW World Interim Champion Jon Moxley. It's a title unification match. So yes, this is the CM Punk from WWE. The straight edge superstar with the Pepsi tattoo and the pipe bomb promo and the go to sleep, that guy. Little rougher, little grayer than you might remember, a little more haggard. Jon Moxley you may remember from WWE as Dean Ambrose, the lunatic fringe from The Shield. Seth was the brains, Roman was the muscle, Ambrose was the crazy. Check these out. Didn't realize the glare they were given. So CM Punk legitimately hurt his foot some time ago and needed surgery. This was happening while he's AEW World Champion, so instead of making him vacate the title, they crowned an interim champion, Jon Moxley. And they've been in this feud since CM Punk's return and has set up this title unification match. The champ is back. We don't need an interim one anymore, so the two champions are going to fight it out to see who's the real champion. So I'll be giving you some description for anyone who hasn't seen it. The full match I saw started when CM Punk hopped on the rope. So CM Punk is up, Mox is already in the room. He's pacing around kind of like a super coordinated garage fighter or something. He kneels. I had no idea he prayed in the corner. There's like a Rocky Balboa type feel to that. That was very endearing. JR points out Mox's 15-0 record in 2022, calls him the Blue-Eyed Battler. Love that nickname. So they're about to start. The crowd is super behind Mox. They are screaming their heads off at him. The moment the announcer starts to announce CM Punk, the crowd's booing him. But they still say his name along with the announcer. So they love him, I guess, but just not as much as Moxley. The combined title's name is the AEW Undisputed World Championship, and CM Punk holds this beautiful belt up himself. It was something interesting to see as opposed to WWE, where you're just so used to seeing the referees do it once everybody's been announced. But after he does, the referee goes ahead and holds it up too. Mox is getting all warmed up and whatnot, and CM Punk's kind of staring across the entire audience. So the bell goes off at 2 minutes and 4 seconds into the video. And I'm thinking, well, okay, people have been saying this happened pretty fast. And there's a stare off between the two of them in the corner, like Mox and CM Punk. Or maybe vice versa. Either way, they're like kneeling, like staring at each other in the corner. And while all this is going on, you're getting these competing, let's go Moxley, CM Punk chants. Let's go Moxley, CM Punk. Same rhythm as let's go Cena, Cena sucks from back in the day. The opening lockup doesn't even happen until like 40 seconds after the bell rings. And that's how long they were staring at each other. I'm like, no way is this a fast match. If it took them 40 seconds to lock up, there's no way this is fast. There's got to be something missing from the video. This is the wrong one. But Mox strikes first. It's already 3 minutes in. And once he does, it's on. They take turns beating each other down in the corners. But Punk does this high roundhouse kick and immediately goes down on his injured leg. Now this is key. Jon Moxley is staring off in the opposite corner. The commentary is completely playing this up. They're speculating, is Moxley going to take advantage of this injury? He does. Gives CM Punk 2 death drivers, and that's it, folks. Other than the trading shots in the corner and the one kick, CM Punk got nothing. Like, nothing! Mox wore him out. Then jumped up on the ropes and flexed like, what? I told you I was gonna beat him. Not gonna lie though, I'm a language gal. I'm all about the promos, and the promo from the week before when they were trading insults, you know, Jon calling himself the heart and soul of AEW, CM Punk saying, oh, he can be that, but he's the dollars and cents. and John firing back that, oh, well, everybody knows you just came back because you ran out of money anyway. All of that was very entertaining to me. It was more rhetoric, less than a squash. But this match was over even earlier than the video gave away. Taz kept asking, what happened? Well, what happened? And JR finally said, he got his whooped. That's what happened. And it starts to become more about if CM Punk came back too early and less about the fact that Moxley won, which I didn't really care about because it should be his moment. But I thought it was interesting that Taz said all the matches that Jon Moxley had won as interim champion still counted. That was cool. But it makes me wonder if CM Punk's actual foot is okay and if he's actually going to need more time off, and they used kind of this dominant victory in order to write him off TV. Hopefully he's okay. This match was absolutely insane and out squash. I'm so glad to see that Jon Moxley is on top, that he's that top tier wrestler that the fans always knew he was, but Vince McMahon wasn't so hot on. And that's probably because he was in the Shield with Seth and Roman, and with Vince being so high on them, that's hard. But yeah, he's fine now. He's gotten help for his alcoholism. He's nice and sober. He's killing it right now. And it was fantastic to see him wear CM Punk out. But those are my thoughts on the AEW World Championship title unification match. What did you all think about this? I'd love to know in the comments. Be sure to like the video, comment on it, share, and subscribe, and tap that bell icon to make sure you get notifications for when new videos come out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.